Alright, and hello there internet. So, I am here today as White Bob with my friend Duncan. Say hello, Duncan.
Hi there.
We are here casting the SteelSeries Call of Duty 4 tournament semi-finals for EchoLan 8 final. This match is between Iced and Andromeda. That's Iced with the members Warfear, Fishy, and Feign.
Taking on the other side is Andromeda, which is Team Andromeda rather, which is comprised of Noxmortem, SpartanVXL, and TheMorri.
This tournament is sponsored by SteelSeries, so here's their honorary SteelSeries sponsored us plug. Alright, so once again, this is just casual casting. If we don't do very good, deal with it. Me and Duncan are sort of just chilling here. I'm running on very little sleep, but this is going to be good fun. So the matches start up. The HQ is currently in the center building, which is a bit of a pain to get to from my memory, because it just becomes a hell of a room full of grenades, doesn't it, Duncan?
Well, it looks like they've got this quite well locked down though, so we have a bit of initial action starting up.
Heaps of initial action going on. So, for those of you who don't know, Duncan made BGLan, which is EchoLan's big granddaddy. And he also actually made our COD4 servers, so...
Yeah, it's a bit ironic how it's been passed down through the generation, so to speak. We've got Iced Fishy here, just camping out in the main headquarters, trying to...
hold that HQ. Who currently holds the HQ? If you like to go into first-person mode, we can tell. So, maybe we can't.
Well, it's clearly Iced.
There we go. So, it looks like Andromeda is trying to take the HQ, so Iced is currently defending.
Yes. I haven't played this game in a long, long time.
You can tell because it's red, Duncan. If it's green, then they're defending it.
Excellent.
Yes, very simple, very simple.
I used to be good at this game.
He used to be uber pro at this game. Is he going to try and sneak out on the roof there?
Oh, he's climbing up that ladder.
I didn't even know that ladder existed until I watched a game on this on one of these tournaments.
Oh, I just saw them do a funky thing before. They jumped on a power cable or something, and I was like, wow, I'd never even seen that before.
You've been out of the game for far too long, my friend.
Clearly. We have a bit of action happening in the construction site.
Just cross-firing across. It looks like the HQ is going to remain in place for another another minute, I think, before it moves around.
They're holding the line quite well. It seems like Andromeda isn't really keeping a good offensive up.
They're struggling to get their way in towards Iced, aren't they?
Oh.
Oh, 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 it's wall, and who have we got coming up the stairs? So we got Nox chilling. He's going to try and cap that, or he did cap that actually. So Andromeda's holding it now. When did that happen?
Here comes Ice trying to recapture their headquarters.
Are they going to take it, or are they going to get...
Oh, nicely
nice.
done.
Very
nicely
well done.
I didn't even see that coming, and I'm spectating. Here we have Ice holding...
Just chucking down some suppressing fire, isn't that what they call it? Suppressing fire?
I think that's what they call it, yeah. It's not like we're real-life soldiers. We try to be, but, you know.
If only, if only. I don't think they'd let me anywhere near a gun, Duncan.
Here comes... No, they shouldn't. Here comes Ice recapturing the headquarters. Oh, we have some...
Sneaking in the doorway there. No one's quite coming to contest it yet.
Okay,
and there it goes.
Nice.
Ice takes control again.
Right, so we got two people defending.
Oh, nice shot. I didn't even see Nox out there.
Well,
Nox is Noxmortem, but for those of you who keep hearing me call him Nox. Knocking down TheMorri as well.
They're quite strategically set up here.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got a bit of a...
They seem to know all the hold points.
Will Nox be able to take it? He's sneaking around.
Is he going to try and climb? Oh, and the HQ just rotated, which means it's now moved to a different point.
Here we have Fishy wondering where the other fellow went, but he doesn't actually realise he's underneath them. Oh, there we go. Alright.
So the HQ looks like it's chilling. I think it's in a diner. It's something like a diner.
Fortunately for Ice, was right within where Fishy was defending, so he had a really, really good strategic position to start off there.
So now they've taken control of it, and they're just going to keep watching the road here. Maybe Andromeda's... Looks like Andromeda's trying to pop them off. Where are they?
These guys are good at hiding even from us, and we've got bird's eye view.
Bird's eye's view? It's a silly phrase.
It is, and I don't think it's pronounced bird's eyes, but...
Sounds cooler. I like mine better.
Little gunfight happening there.
I think...
Back into defense for Iced Fishy.
Yeah.
He's very good, he's been holding all the points quite well.
Yeah, let's see how the score's doing right now. So it looks like... apparently Andromeda is holding... No, Andromeda's not holding the lead. They are very far behind right now.
It seems Iced Fishy is really carrying that team.
Carrying the team quite far.
Yeah. But that being said, all of his teammates have more kills than the other team, so clearly there's some good skill throughout that team.
And once again, you never know, Andromeda have always managed to turn around from all sorts of situations. Some of their earlier matches today, it looked like they were going to be dropping out of the tournament in the first round.
Well, I was quite shocked that another team I was hoping for got eliminated quite quickly, so clearly the field of contestants is quite strong today.
That was Skulk's carry in the first round. They were playing Andromeda.
Turns out they couldn't carry Skulk, despite what they wanted to name their team.
Yeah, Andromeda's fighting today for their 5th running title at EchoLan. They currently stand undefeated in the last 4 EchoLan Call of Duty 4 tournaments.
I gotta say, it's looking quite bleak for Andromeda. Iced is just holding those points.
Well, once again, this is a best of 3. So, this might just not be their map. We'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Well, this map clearly seems a bit geared to those teams who have practiced on it, just with all the little exploits and holes and jump points and everything you've got spread throughout the whole map.
Yeah. So what's going on now? It's sort of just a firefight in the courtyard here. Which is strange, because HQ hasn't relocated yet. So I don't quite know what they're doing all the way over here.
Well, they're clearly... Well...
Oh.
That was a very good offensive, combining the grenades and the guns, which is always good.
That's yeah, I'm not going to comment on that, Duncan. I think they're sort of just spending more time trying to kill each other than they are holding the HQ now.
It's a bit concerning, I think,
because the HQ is where all the points are. Who currently holds the HQ? It looks like Iced holds the HQ at the moment. No, Iced is on the offensive.
This could be a bit of a turning point in the match.
Yes, Andromeda's racking up the points as long as they hold this HQ.
Oh.
But they don't... Oh no, they've lost it. The HQ's relocated. White arrow. Look at that. Now it's in... Oh, it's in a... Oh, it's in a room on top of an open building, so...
Oh, really? Wow, they're not like all open buildings.
This room has 2 entrances.
Here you have Iced capturing the headquarters.
Yep.
This is quite an exposed headquarters here, just with these stairs coming right in.
There's 2 entrances to the room with the headquarters in it. One does involve running across a rather exposed building side.
I've got to say, I'm quite impressed with Ice. They're actually laying down a very good spread out defense, not just all clustering in a single room. Oh, look at that, 3? No, that was his friend. I got excited for a moment. So was I. Pulls out the deagle.
It's quick loading. He's just swapping out the guns. So we got Andromeda here pushing the offensive. It's like a flash. No, that's a stun. He didn't quite get the lockdown with that stun that he wanted.
Fishy's just camping really well, which is kind of sad. You know, camping's never supposed to be a good thing in FPS games, but
when you're playing for keeps, it's not what's cheesy, it's what's right. So Iced is holding on to this point still quite well here. Let's check the score again. Oh wow. Iced is holding on to a very firm lead ahead of Andromeda in this match.
So it's kind of horrific because...
with about 30 seconds to remain.
Iced Fishy has more kills than the other team combined. He's really racking up those kills. And last minute capture by Nox. Can they actually take it with the seconds counting down?
See how many points they can claw back. My runner's just hit off to pull us our official scores for the end of the match. Coming up to our last few seconds now. We can have some last kills.
Oh, it's getting intense.
Ah, and there it is. Now we just wait a moment for our official score to come back.
380 to 115 to iced.
That official score is 380 to 115 with Iced in the lead. So we now go on 1-0 to Iced on to the second match. That's the second match.
I think that was quite brutal there.
That was.
Three times the score. So.
I've never seen Andromeda with such a big difference in their score when they're behind.
Do you think they're just, letting them become falsely confident? And
you never know. You never know. We'll have to wait and see.
To be fair, if they're doing that, they're idiots and deserve to lose anyway, because that's a silly strategy.
You want to knock your opponents down as fast as you can, especially since this isn't a final, this is the semi-finals. Whoever wins this match goes on to face... actually, we haven't got... No, the other team hasn't been decided for the finals yet, so... Whoever wins this match goes on to the finals to face somebody. So we'll just set ourselves up for spectating here. Change team to the spectators. And Duncan gets to have the helm back, don't you, Duncan?
Yes, if you're wondering why the view keeps doing strange things, that's just because I'm trying to figure out what keys to watch. All the teams are ready, both teams are readying up as we speak, and it's just interesting because I wonder if the previous results in that last match were to do with, the map, or was it just not their time, or was it just Fishy camping really well?
I'm not quite sure. We've moved on to Strike now. Strike's a bit of a funny map. It's very, very different to Backlot. More about control across streets than it is about control across buildings. So we'll have to see where it goes. And the capture points the headquarters are also much more exposed on this map. So let's see what our statuses are like. Everyone's looking ready, so we can move on and start this when we're good. So let's go on and do that.
It's interesting though, because like you say, the headquarters are much more exposed on this map. I wonder if Fishy will be able to repeat his camping tactics and haul in those kills like he did last time.
Yeah. Alright, so let's move on and see how we do for Iced vs Andromeda round 2.
Got some interesting chatter on the tournament server, a codfish within a codfish. Obviously, Nox is not enjoying losing, and
he's trying to make plays on his opponent's names and psych them out.
Was pretty good actually, I gotta give him that, yeah.
Did make us smile.
Here we have Spartan cowering in a corner.
Okay, so the headquarters has just spawned in. Not quite sure where it is yet, but it looks like there's going to be the mad dash for the team to get to it first. Andromeda really has to pull it back here.
He's met up with his teammates and they're busy moving in formation, which is quite good tactics.
Yeah.
I think they're about to capture the headquarters. Oh! Whoop. Wrong button.
Oh, well done.
Nicely played, nicely played.
So here comes the initial capture. Looks like Iced is going to take an early lead. They'll start racking up the points. So even as you can see, just a minute or so into the game, Iced is already right onto it, trying to push Andromeda. They don't want them to get that third game. They just want to keep them down so they can move on to the final.
Here comes Nox moving in with a nade. Oh, that was an excellent move there. I think the nade took the person who was about to kill him out. So
yeah, he just about didn't see him in the window shooting at him there, though, did he?
Well, if someone is shooting at you, I think you'd notice at the end of the day. Oh. Here comes Nox, he's taking the HQ. He's
going to take the recap. That's quite a quick turnaround. Well done to Nox there. See if he gets it. Go for the quick switch.
I just can't see why he's turning his back to the stairs though. That's really a big loophole in strategy. Might
be checking for nades, you never know. Can't knock him if he's leading, and he's certainly taken the HQ, so... I find it really interesting to see some of these players using their pistols for the longer range stuff. It doesn't, to me, that seems very strange is all.
Well, it's I suppose it comes down to the individual player strategy, and it seems that maneuver is almost exclusively for Iced, so it's an interesting...
Wonder how much it pays off for him.
Well, they won the last match, let's not forget that, so...
And he's obviously got some sort of tricks up his sleeve.
I wonder...
So let's see what's going on around here.
Here we have Iced moving in formation. That's a fantastic strategy they got going there. One's moving into the building.
Just sort of trying to cover each other's flanks and make sure they get a nice big wide spread. So the moment they spot any of those Andromeda members.
I gotta say the Andromeda team is really not working together, which is, I think, holding them back quite a bit.
Seems more like we've got some lone wolf stuff going for them.
Although the kills are much...
And Andromeda is holding a higher score at the moment. It looks like, in fact, they are definitely in the lead. Each member is above 100, whereas all of the Ice members are below.
Here we have Ice just doing his usual thing. Let's move away from that very boring site.
Yep, camping, chilling, waiting for someone to come in that doorway.
Oh, bit of an invasion happening right as we speak.
Where are they charging? Oh, yeah, up the street.
Oh,
is he going to get done through the door?
Here goes the lone wolf. You know.
It looks like Iced moved.
Here we come here. Oh. I mean, honestly, we saw that was going to happen. That was pretty predictable.
Yes. It's one of the nooks of those staircases. Whenever they've got those pieces behind, that's just, there's no way to get up without popping a grenade or checking it first. Oh, the headquarters is just relocated. Looks like it's in the bottom story of that building.
Moving in again together, working together. That's good.
Yeah, keeping good formation.
And a single Andromeda member, Nox, holding the fort, so to speak. Oh, no, Ice has gotten into the headquarters, so they'll be capturing that shortly, no doubt.
That they will, Duncan.
I'm just, gotta say, Robert, I'm quite impressed with the constant teamwork and skills Ice is putting out. Andromeda really needs to pick up their teamwork. I think that's the main thing holding them back, because let's face it, one person versus three is gonna end up...
Actually, just checking out Andromeda's scores now. See, TheMorri is actually a new member of Andromeda. He hasn't been with them for all of the previous events. So that could be playing into part of their teamwork, but in saying that, I'm not seeing much communication between Nox and Spartan either, so it might just be a general thing.
I suppose one of the great things about the LAN environment is this chest of endurance. If they've been gaming all night, their reflexes and...
Well, they're certainly far above mine, I'll say that, Duncan.
Yeah. But their reflexes could have been quite dramatically slow, whereas Ice might have employed a good 8 hours of sleep strategy, which is...
It's what you want to do if you're intending to compete in a tournament, especially if you want to take home the gold, or the prizes as the case may be.
But the thing is, these LANs are so amazing and they run really well, so why would anyone want to actually go home at the end of the day?
Oh, thanks, Duncan. I appreciate that. You just made me feel so good.
Don't know what to say to that. Not sure that was my intention, but whatever. Anyway, so we're having some action here where the two Andromeda members are trying to invade the headquarters, held back by a single Iced member.
Yeah, Ice do currently hold that headquarters in their possession, and they are racking up some points for it. But Andromeda might be about to take it back. We'll have to wait and see. Is all three Andromeda members on the offensive now.
It seems like it's a bit of a 2v1 with Iced Fishy. Is he going to pull it? You know, he's been great at camping, but...
Oh, well done.
Okay, so it's 1v1. Down to the final... Oh, it's Nox versus... No. Oh, excellent. Okay, Nox.
Looks like Ice guys are back here to help. They're all here together now.
Ice Fishy has a wonderful killing streak of 10 points, which kudos to him. That's quite hard to achieve in a headquarters
competitive environment especially. So let's watch Spartan he's trying to push in to take the headquarters. And there's all of Andromeda now taking that point back.
Here comes Iced. Single Ice member, so again, it seems like earlier teamwork.
Once again, let's just check up on the scores and see how things are doing.
Oh,
it looks like it's turned around completely now. You can see there's a much larger lead on the Ice team, and Andromeda's fallen behind once again with their points.
I think it's really that early cap that pushed them ahead, and they couldn't repeat that wonderful success they had there.
No, that doesn't look like they could. Yeah, and there's the headquarters relocating again.
Here comes Ice moving in. Oh.
It's pushing across the street. It's going to be a bit of a firefight down there.
Okay, Ice just slaughtered two opposing. It just really doesn't seem to be much.
I do believe someone just took the headquarters. Oh
No,
no, I'm mistaken. I heard the wrong sound in my headset, sorry.
I believe that was a death knell, my friend.
Oh.
Andromeda winning streak doesn't seem... You never know, though. They could pull an amazing victory, but...
You never know.
Oh, no. Ice just seems to be taking it constantly.
Yeah, it's looking pretty dim now, though, with only 1:25 remaining in this match.
Oh, excellent teamwork by Andromeda. Can they... okay, this is just becoming a bit of a slaughter.
It looks like Ice is going to take this one away and move on to the finals. Scores are they're just wiping the floor with them now. You've got 400, 400, 300 on all of the Ice members. Down to the last few seconds now.
I bet you're wondering what the score is, right? So I think we're going to have our score coming in shortly, just to build the suspense a little bit. Here comes the last second capture by Andromeda. They're going in and throwing grenades around. I suppose at this point the game's pretty much decided. Alright, there it is.
Yep. 360 to 125.
And the score is 360 to 125 to Iced. So I think that's a pretty clear-cut victory there and the end of a 4-LAN winning streak.
Yeah, an end of an era. So Iced will move on to the final for EchoLan 8 final in the SteelSeries Call of Duty 4 tournament. And unfortunately, Andromeda, the fan favourite, will be left out this time.
It's a bit of a shame. I knew one of them. I thought I was rooting for them, but you know, I might have gotten a bit more biased as it went on because it just, you know, no one wants to follow a loser. So.
Yes, Ice just couldn't hold themselves up after those initial pushes where they took that small lead, but they just couldn't bring it back, could they?
You mean Andromeda, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yes, and also it's just the teamwork. I mean, there were a few instances where Andromeda did pull together and operate as a team, but most of it was lone wolf stuff, which really dragged them down.
Yes, it certainly did. Alright, so it looks like we're going to move on to the final match where you'll have myself and Sambrig casting. I'd like to thank you, Duncan, for helping me with casting today. You're amazing, you are.
Thank you.
That's in the most innocent way I can say it.
Okay. Well, that's good then. It's been a pleasure, and I hope that the finals are really intense, like they usually are at these things.
They usually are.
Right, this is Duncan signing off.
And Robert signing off.